my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this Valentine's Day look. So if you guys are interested in knowing how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so as you guys can see, my base is already on, my eyebrows are done. I went ahead and set my eyes with the MAC 24-Hour Extended Eye Base, and then I also just set my eyes with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And so before we go any further with the eye tutorial, I'm going to go back in with the powder and I'm going to set my under eyes. Okay, so now to start the tutorial, I'm going to be going in with a few different palettes today. One of the palettes that I'm going to go in with is not actually a palette, it's just 4 of my ColourPop pressed shadows that I recently did a video on. I will link that down below. And then I am also going to be dipping into the Kat Von D Shade Light palette for some of the brown shades that I'm wanting to go with. So first off, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be dipping into this shade right here, which is called Wait For It. It is the lighter pink peachy shade that I got, and I'm just going to be taking a all over shadow brush, something just like this, very big and fluffy, and I'm going to put it on the brush and I'm just going to apply it all over my lid very lightly. And I'm just taking the shadow just up a little bit above the crease. Okay, so now that we have a warm color on our lid, I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, which is called Making Moves. So I'm just going to be taking a fluffy blending brush and I'm going to be applying that color into my crease. And we're just going to keep darkening that crease shade until there is a nice gradient effect. So now that we have a gradient going on with our eyes, I'm going to be going in with a dense smudger brush and the shade Stay Golden, which looks like this right here. And I'm going to be packing that into the outer corner and then blending it out with the same brush that we've been using, so 2 different brushes. And what I'm doing here is I'm just packing it on the outer corner, if you guys can see right here, and then I'm just tapping it up, creating kind of like a half moon motion, and I'm just kind of tapping it into the product, tapping off the excess, and then just keeping on with that motion and just making it go larger and larger until I kind of get my desired shape. As I'm going, I'm kind of buffing it in and using kind of half moon motions to round it into that gradient color. So now that we have this look achieved on this eye, we're just going to go on to the other eye and do the exact same thing. Okay, so now that we have the desired shape on both of our eyes, I'm going to be jumping in with the exact same blending brush as before, and I'm jumping into this light shade right here, which is called Wait For It. And what I'm going to be doing with this is I'm just going to be taking it and blending out any harsh edges on the top and around to kind of soften it up a bit. And onto the other eye, doing the exact same thing. And next what I'm going to be doing, taking the exact same brush again, and I'm going to be going into the darker pink color, which is called Making Moves, and that one is this one right here. And again, I'm just kind of putting that back into the crease just to darken it up a little bit, because blending it out with the lighter shade, it kind of diminished what I was going for. So now that all of the pink is applied to our lids the way that we want it, what I'm going to be doing is jumping into the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to be dipping into the lightest shade on this side right here. And what I'm going to be doing with that is I'm just going to be adding that to the outer portion of the lid just to add a little bit more definition. Okay, so now that all of the pink is added onto our lid, the brown is added into the outer corner, it's time for some shimmer. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be jumping into this shade right here, which is called Come and Get It. Again, another ColourPop shadow. What I'm going to be doing is jumping in with a all-over shadow brush. It can be any all-over shadow brush that you guys have. This one is by Beau Gashi. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my all-over shadow brush, and I'm really just going to be packing that shadow onto my brush. And I'm going to be taking the Evian Face Mist. Now you guys can use your MAC Fix Plus or any other product that works for you. I'm just going to take it, I'm going to dampen it up a little bit and kind of shake it around just to get the excess water off of it. And I'm just going to pack that on the inner to mid outer portion of my lid and bring it up a little bit into the crease. I decided, because I have hooded eyes, that I would bring the shimmer shadow just a teeny bit above my crease. If that's not for you, then by all means tweak it, twist it the way that you want it. But what I'm also going to be doing is going back into that light shade right here, and I'm just going to again soften it around the top. Okay, you guys, so now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be highlighting the inner corner and my brow bone, and I'm going to be going into my Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette, and I'm going to be dipping into the highlighting shade. I'm just going to be taking a clean brush, any really clean brush will do. I'm going to go in with a very kind of fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to dip into it, make sure that there's enough on my brush, and I'm just going to touch it on my brow bone here. Okay, so that's done. I find it is a very kind of subtle brow bone and inner corner highlight. I think it really does pull this together. And next what I'm going to be doing is just jumping in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm going to be creating a simple yet kind of dramatic-ish wing liner. I find I say a subtle wing liner and it ends up very bold, so I am not going to label my liner today because I don't know what it's going to turn out like. Okay, so now that the wing is done, I'm just going to be going in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm going to do a coat of mascara on my lashes before I apply some falsies. Okay, so now that the mascara is on, I'm going to be going ahead and I'm going to apply my false lashes for this look. My false lashes for this look are super simple lashes. They are the Ardell Demi Wisp lashes. Okay, so while we wait for the lashes to dry, I'm just going to quickly wipe away the bake, and then we're going to put some eyeshadow on the lower lashes. Okay, so for the lower lash color, I'm going to be going in with a mixture of two ColourPop shadows. I'm going to be going in with a mix of this brown one here and this peach color here. The brown one is called Note to Self, and the pink one is called Wait For It. And I'm just simply taking both colors on my smudger brush, and I'm just pressing that into the lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm just going to quickly contour my face, do my blush and highlight, and then we can decide on a lip color. Okay, so now that everything else is finished, what I'm going to be doing is going in with a nude lip color. I'm going to be going in with Lolita by Kat Von D, and I'm just going to be putting that all over my lips. Okay guys, so that is it for this Valentine's Day tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this one, and I hope you guys try and recreate this look. I had so much fun creating it for you guys with the ColourPop shadows that I just recently got. This was the main reason why I got these pink shadows, so I'm really stoked that I could put them into a video for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!